Hey, what are you watching? Oh, finally some new stuff about Darktide. We're actually getting back into the game that started the entire channel. Oh, well, it's about time we get a new patch. So far, new mission. Looks pretty good, at least I assume so. We've never seen this before. No, you're absolutely right. This is a brand new mission. We're actually getting a brand new enemy as well with the Chaos Spawn. Oh, we're actually getting some Chaos Spawn action. Ooh, he's jumpy. I like it. It's about time we get something good. That's absolutely true. We are going to get a really good quality. We got Juan here giving us a bit of direction, and I think it's starting to look good. Per usual, seems like the devs favor you. Oh, of course they favor me. But here, look, we even get a little bit of Psycho gameplay, make Edelweiss happy. No, it's good to get Edelweiss a little bit happy. I would like to see some new stabs with the new update as well. Yeah, some stabs would be good. So, the signal update, how'd you feel about this? Well, to be fair with the signal update, it was a really good update to have. It gave us two new weapons, but I think they should have done something for every single class as a whole. Having the giant baseball bat for Zealot was a really nice thing to have. It made the class feel a little bit better. And I would say moving to Ogren, I wasn't a huge fan with the Ogren's melee weapon. I thought it could have been better. I thought they could have done a better job with that, but I was pleased with it nonetheless. Blessings of the Omnisire. Oh wait, Puss. No. Let play. Alright. This was one of my favourite things that we had all together. We got to finally have some real customization with our weapons and get some good love from everyone's favourite tech sugar mama Hadron. I'm sorry, did you just say tech sugar mama Hadron? I did, and I'm not ashamed to say that I said it. You should be happy that I said it. Yeah, you know what? I'll let it go. Needless to say, though, this was actually one of the best updates to get after the community really fought for it in a good way. It was a really good fight from the community, and I think they should be proud of themselves to get this finally here. I don't know if the community as a whole, though, is finalized and happy with it, but I do think we are going to see some more positives. One positive change I would love to see, though, with resources as a whole is having more resources be obtainable in missions. So if they just would tune that up, maybe 50% more resources, so we could have more play with our kits and everything like that. I would like to see that. It doesn't have to be so high as 50% either, but I would like to see that increase. That would be a good change, actually, to get more plasteel and diamond crates. That'd be good. We get plenty of Ordos. Yeah, we do get plenty of Ordos. That's not an issue there, but I would like to see that change come as a whole. Alright, enough about Sugar Mama Hadron. Sorry, Tech Sugar Mama Hadron. Let's continue. Yeah, alright. Tools of War. That was a really good update to have. We got a ton of new weapons that were really great adds. We didn't cover them all. And the reason we didn't cover them all is that it really didn't feel like there was much difference between a lot of the weapons. One was kind of crowd control, one was single target. The biggest positive add from Tools of War was having a brand new Thunderhammer for Zealot to utilize that felt better as a whole for that weapon class. We got 3 brand new maces that all kind of did the same thing, 2 stubbers that really kind of did the same thing, and we got a brand new power sword that kind of did what power swords do and power sworded. But I do like the new power sword a lot more. How do you feel about it? I enjoy the new power sword a lot more. It's got faster swings, it feels better in the hand, and I think in general it is a much better power sword than the initial, but I still like the first. Getting into Garbs and Penances, though, this is actually my favorite update that they've done so far, is finally allowing us to earn better cosmetics through doing penances. I do think there's a lot that they could do to continue to earn goodwill from the community, to continue to improve and gain more of their player base back, to continue feeding into the growth of Darktide. They have some beautiful cosmetics that they can take advantage of that comes from all different walks of the Imperium that could bring a better oomph and flair to the player base and still giving us something to buy within their cash shop. So, what would you want there to be in terms of penances and say cash shop buys? You know what? That's a good question. Personally, we'll go with Krieg. We'll start with Krieg because we're doing a brand new RimWorld series on Krieg. So what they could do is they could give us the general Krieg uniform as Penance 1. Penance 2 give us like Engineer. Then Penance 3 give us Grenadier. And it doesn't have to be super fancy. It doesn't have to be super lit up. But give us those 3 tiers of Penance upgrades for armor. And then in the cash shop could charge for a Krieg Commissar or a Krieg General or Colonel uniform where we've got the armored breastplate or we've got that fancy Commissar cloak. Because let's be fair, I think everybody would want to run around as a Commissar in Darktide and run around with a bolt pistol and a chainsword and just have fun. Even though bolt pistols aren't in the game. Hey, Fatshark, give us dual bolt pistols. And as a ranged option, it would look so cool on all classes. And actually, I would love to see Ogren get a heavy bolter, but that's just me. But yeah, so they could still give us the positive of unique armors as penances and then have the really tuned up fancy looking gear as purchasable equipment within the cash shop. And I think that's a good way to go about it. You can do it for all classes, all different types. Zealots give us more of that medieval world or feudal worlder kind of vibe to it because they're already doing that with that cowl right there. Give us more of that. Give us more of that Crusader gear. With Psyker, you can kind of go nuts and go ham with that. But there's so much more that they can do with it and still have everything look really good. Now, with the content drop of Rejects Unite, this is looking really good. We're getting a brand new map. We're getting the same old combat that we've always had that is really good and fun. Everything's starting to come in line in terms of enemies. We've got a data destruction and we've got a brand new 3-tier challenge. What do you think about that? I think having a 3-tier challenge to make this expansion, this content, even more engaging for the player base and for all of us other rejects will actually be a way to engage more of us, get more of us in there, and have a slight rise, and hopefully gets more people to stay playing the game instead of dropping off. We don't need consistently high numbers, but we need consistent numbers all around. That's not a bad point at all, because they do really need to find a way to increase our player base a bit more. We get earnable cosmetics now. These are all things that I think are going to bring in more players as a whole, especially being able to go through what we don't own, what we haven't unlocked yet. So I think in the end, we're coming to a good spot with Darktide that more of us are going to be coming back to play, where it looks like we're going to be getting a free armor with a black on black design. Does it really have to be black on black? Come on, put some golds in there. Get us some brighter colors. We already have enough issues with people shooting each other in the back all the time and getting in our line of sight. So let's do something about that. Let's get some brighter colors. We need reds, we need greens. Give us something more than just black on black. You've already done that. That's not new. Yeah, I can't argue with that. They have done it already, but it's still a cool looking skin nonetheless. All in all, I am going to have to say, though, I think this is going to be a very positive update for Darktide, one that it has needed for quite some time, and we should see a resurgence in the player base to bring more people in. And if you haven't gotten to it now, it is a good time to buy Darktide. It's on sale for quite a bit of money. It is right now at the point of recording this video. It is $27.99 on Steam. It's 30% off. It would be the very best time to go ahead and get yourself a copy of Darktide and come and join everybody. Start up a character. Start playing now. I'm going to be playing more this week. The drop comes tomorrow, Monday, I believe. And it's looking like we're going to be getting a good amount of new content to continue making our time in this game even better than it already is. So if you're looking for some good brand new Darktide content, hit subscribe to the channel. We're going to be putting some more videos out. If you like RimWorld content, we're going to be doing more of that. As always, that's our bread and butter as well. So if you guys are excited to get some more Darktide, you're excited to see some more 40K games come out, we're coming into a position where 40K is just getting better and better and better, and there's brand new games coming out that is expanding upon the universe as a whole. It's no longer just going to be about the novels. It's no longer just going to be about the TV shows from their streaming service. It's no longer just going to be about the miniatures. We're coming into a point where we're getting a classic RPG. We're getting we have a brand new Space Marine game coming out. We have a Twisted Metal Orc game style coming out. We have so much coming to 40K and to Warhammer Fantasy as well, where it's no longer just being at the tabletop. It's no longer just reading a book. It's no longer watching TV, but we're getting good interactive games again. So, as I've said before, it is a hell of a time to be a Warhammer fan of both fantasy and 40K. And I'm excited, and I hope you are too. Want to give a shout out to the Patreons. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You can support the channel too. Heading down in the description below, there's a link to the Patreon. Or you can support the channel for free by hitting like, subscribe, hitting the bell notification, and commenting on the channel as well, letting me know what it is that you like most about Darktide and what you too would like to see improved on Darktide as well. Because we should keep continuing to ask for better from the developers to have the best game we can possibly get. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.